Welcome to Inside UNA Basketball. Here are your hosts, Coach Bobby Champagne and J.D. Byers.
Welcome to Inside UNA Basketball, everybody. I'm your host, J.D. Byers, with the head coach of the UNA Lions, Coach Bobby Champagne. We've got highlights from a road game, Coach, a Gulf South Conference game. We go to a place they call the Fred DeLay Gymnasium in Union. First trip to Jackson, Tennessee to play Union.
Yes, first trip for me there at Union, and good crowd and pretty exciting game on the offensive end. A lot of points scored, so it was a lot of fun. Unfortunately, we came out on the short end of it.
You said it kind of tongue-in-cheek there. We did have a good crowd, but the part you said about a lot of points scored, there were we losing overtime 101-99.
Yeah, first team to 100 usually wins, and Union got there first.
Some unfortunate circumstances there late, but some good things. My job to kind of sugarcoat things at times, but there were a lot of things where we out-rebound them. They just get really, really hot from three-point land. Yeah,
they were shooting the ball really well. We were having a hard time of getting out and contesting those shots, and they shoot threes. They did it when we played them at our place. We did a better job of contesting them and rebounding. They got a couple second chance points late, and we had a couple bad turnovers late, and it really hurt us.
Fred DeLay Gymnasium was the site. We'll get to the highlights in just a moment. Before we go to break, though, Coach, let's talk about some other good news that has hit here. The NCAA regional rankings have come out. 8 from the region will go to the NCAA tournament. We come in at number 4 in the very first poll.
Yeah, that's a good spot for us to be in with just 4 games remaining in the season with the poll. And so we've got to take care of business these last 2 or 3 games.
Got the highlights coming up. 4 Lions would go into double digits, but in an overtime loss, 101-99 to Union University. The Lions and the Bulldogs. First half highlights when we come back on Inside UNA Basketball.
Inside UNA Basketball is brought to you by Williams Cleaners and Ray Miller Buick GMC.
Right now at Ray Miller Buick GMC, 2012 Acadia 0% for 72 months. 2012 Yukon SLT 0% for 72 months or save $6,500. Get 0% for 60 months on select Sierra extended cabs. 2012 Buick LaCrosse 0% for 60 months or save $6,000. Need a low payment? Verano only $199 a month. See salesperson for details. 48 years of satisfied customers. Ray Miller Buick GMC, Cox Creek Parkway, Florence.
Daddy, can I get a puppy, please?
Okay, Sammy. It's bedtime.
Oh, 10 more minutes, please.
10 more.
Yes, please.
Hey, Daddy. Will you buy us some alcohol for my party tonight? We'll be right here at the house. You can even take the keys. Please?
Absolutely not.
Each time I turn around.
Never let me have anything.
Don't be a pushover.
I hate you.
Be a parent. Prevent. Don't provide alcohol to minors.
Back on Inside UNA Basketball, everybody. J.D. Byers, Bobby Champagne here as we're getting you set for some highlights between Union hosting North Alabama up in Jackson, Tennessee. A game that had 12 lead changes. Coach, appropriately enough, I guess for them, they go down for court and their very first basket is a Danny Marti three-pointer.
Yeah, he was pretty hot. I think he had 5 or 6 on the evening, and they really shot it well. 13 for the game. So that was the way the game started and pretty much the way the game ended.
We out-rebound them in the first and second half. We trail by 4 after the first 20 minutes of action. Here's the first half highlights between UNA and Union.
A minute 9 seconds into it. We trail 2-0 on the road. Marquell down to DeAndre, just outside the block, left side. DeAndre backs into the lane, puts a shoulder in, turnaround jumper, got it. Boy, when he's got that fadeaway turnaround shot, we usually are in good shape, and he ties it at 2. Look how he traveled, put up a rainbow. This one off the iron. No good, DeAndre Hersey. Goes up high for the defensive board. Down court. Ahead they go to Marquell. He'll take it to the rim and attacks and lays it in for 2. We're tied at 4. West swings it around to Marquell. Here's Darrington. Back over the top. Claiborne got a screen. Can't pull the trigger. Guarded out there by Roberts. He'll back it out between the circles. 20 on the shot clock for the Lions. Inside 17 to play first half. UNA down a bucket. Here's Claiborne to a circling West. Feeds it down to Marquell. Rolls it into the block. Leaning in. Going to the hole. Off the glass. DeAndre Hersey muscled in. Too much for Anthony Freeman to bank it in and tie it at 6. Today's game being brought to you in part by Jim Bishop Toyota, Highway 43 South to Escambia. The inbound out near the timeline. DeAndre, top of the key, works. Tries to go down the middle. Lost it. Collects it. Still has the dribble. Turn around with the left hand and floats it in as he switches hands off the spin move in the paint. That ties it at 8. We're tied at 8. UNA trying to go on top for just the second time. DeAndre Hersey, top of the key, swings it around to Pritchard. Guarded by Bullock, up to West. Chased by Marti, over to Nathan. Rolls it into the block. Here's Hersey. Fadeaway, 15-footer. Got it! DeAndre Hersey, good touch. He's already got 8 points. DeAndre Hersey. Wes Long's three-pointer was halfway down and popped out of the cylinder. Pritchard got separation, kicks it out to Bruce. Bruce fakes left, goes right. Over to Nathan Spear. Nothing there for him. Over to Wes, into the corner. DeAndre, he'll take the 15-footer. Got it again. DeAndre Hersey is on fire. UNA with the basketball working to our right. Here's Pritchard. Pritchard left-hand dribble down to Wes. He missed from the corner just a minute ago. He's 0 of 2 from three-point land today. Here's Nathan Spear now trying from the corner. Draws the double team, goes baseline all the way to the hole. Found a crease, puts it in off the window. Bricks with the rebound after the free throw miss by Union. UNA now working to our right. 11:34 to go. Petrov looks underneath. Yeti covered over to KJ. Keenan behind a screen. Up to Vichetzi, three-pointer on the way. He got it, Yeti. He's known for that. He'll step out when you least expect it, hit that long-range shot, and the Lions have taken a three-point advantage. Tied at 18. Petrov puts up a jumper. Good. Lazar, 14-footer. Give Rashawn Claiborne the assist, and the Lions go back up by a bucket. Great opportunity for some putback points. Nothing there. Bounce pass underneath. Yeti with a turnover. Caught it. Intercepted it, intended for A.J. Roberts. The run out. Down to Rashawn. Takes it off the window off the double clutch. Good. And Marti will inbound it. DeAndre's been quiet after quickly reeling off 10 points. Here's Wes. Back to KJ. Looking down low for DeAndre. Guarded down low by Freeman. Here's DeAndre stepping outside. He puts up another long-range shot. Oh, halfway down and out. Here's the follow-up. Bruce Adams off the putback using the old glass for 2. That pulls UNA within a point. Bruce Adams will inbound as he gets a pat on the back and some encouragement from head coach Bobby Champagne. Lions down 4, but with the basketball. Working to our right. Pritchard in the corner. Spear, turnaround jumper. 3 on the way, and it's good. How about that for a turnaround as the Lions get 3 off the turnover. And UNA will inbound underneath. Between the circles, they loft it. Markwell quickly inside. Top of the key, drop step. Here's DeAndre, protects it, goes to the hole, rolls it in, and 1, count it, as DeAndre Hersey is headed back to the line. He's got 14. A free throw would give him 15. Down 6. DeAndre Hersey comes to the scores table. Pritchard carrying it low out between the circles, works top of the key. Over to West, swings it left wing. Back up to Bruce. Adams inside. Yeti drop step. Ducks underneath Lisi. Off the glass. Finger roll. Great touch by the Croatian. Tyler Pritchard almost carried it. Dribbled it off his knee. Maintains possession. Up to Bruce. Head fake. Bruce stops. Free throw line. 12-footer. Good. So over to Fowler. Tries to go around West. Here's a 3 off the iron. Now DeAndre Hersey gets the rebound. West Long right in the grill. And the miss by Fowler gives it back to UNA. Pritchard takes it to the hole. Pritchard off the window. Misses. And the putback tip weak side is there for Bruce Adams. Yes, sir. Bruce has 4 points. And the inbound here is Pritchard. Takes it, hands it off, gets it right back off the handoff by Adams. 15 of the shot clock for the Lions. Yeti down low. Leaning in. Here's DeAndre. Jump stop of the paint. Takes it to the window. Banks it in for 2. Great bucket by the Lions to answer and cut this to 2 points. UNA down 40-42. Shot clock is off. 17 seconds to go first half. Corian Pearson now will wait out near the timeline. David Niven, the 4th-year head coach, he shouts out a new play for the Bulldogs. Here's a screen way out near the timeline by Freeman. Pritchard hedges through, picks up Pearson. Spin move. Here's Pearson on a teardrop. Bounces out in a block by Ted Kessler.
When you support Little Steve's convenience stores, you're supporting small American family-owned businesses. They, in turn, support our high schools, our community, and the University of North Alabama. When you buy snacks, drinks, and other items from Little Steve's, you're saying, we believe in America. 7 locations in Florence. Pine Street, Florence Boulevard, at the corner of Helton Drive and Cotts Creek Parkway and Chisholm Road. Cloverdale Road, Petersville. Woodward Avenue, Muscle Shoals. And Highway 72 in Killen. Little Steve's. Believe in America.
football and food go together. Montague's menu offers a variety of game day edibles like the cheesesteak, specialty burgers, the specialty Reuben, and even Polish dogs. For the health conscious, there's a salad menu too. Montague's, corner of Pine and Chisholm in Florence.
Frostbite Frozen Treats, just blocks from the stadium, offers a unique experience. Next to Montague's, at the corner of Pine and Chisholm, it's customizable frozen yogurt. When the cup is full, the toppings are close by, and then it's just a matter of weighing and paying. Frostbite, next to Montague's and on Facebook.
Back on Inside UNA Basketball, we trail at the half to Union University. Coach, we're down 4 coming out of the locker room. We always talk about, some changes, some adjustments, and, they've already hit, 5 3-pointers in the first half. Going to get out, going to try to contest those, but they just stay hot.
Yeah, they stayed hot the whole game. They had it going pretty good. They've been playing better and better, and all their games have been close other than the game we played at Flowers Hall. And so they really got it going in the second half, and we did a better job of scoring the basketball and shooting it, but didn't do a very good job of stopping them.
This is a game that goes to overtime, so you're going to get some great highlights here. Plus, Marquell Darrington, the young man out of Montgomery, Alabama, really gets hot in the second half, and he goes to work.
Yeah, Marquell did a good job. He played really great down at West Florida, and he had a very similar game against Union where he was really tough to stop and kept getting to the basket and making the right play. 26
points, 5 rebounds, also I think like 4 assists for Marquell Darrington. He led the Lions. We had 4 in double digits. Let's get to those second half highlights. The second 20 minutes plus an overtime period in UNA's 101-99 loss on the road in Jackson to Union.
Pass, flips it outside. Here's Marti, a pull-up jumper, 13-footer that won't go, and Keenan Jackson has the rebound. 2 on 3, behind the back on the dribble. KJ stops at the free throw line, kicks it out to Marquell. His three-pointer's good. Marquell cuts it to 3. UNA down 5. DeAndre, handoff Claiborne. Here's Rashawn surveying the situation. Keenan has it left wing with 16 to the shot clock, just in front of us near side. Keenan crossover dribble, kicks it out to Marquell, being chased by Pearson. Jump stop. Here's a floater off the rim, good. Got a great kick there by Marquell Darrington. It wasn't a fancy type miss where you think he was being a little too cocky. It was just one of those where he had to flush it with 2 hands because of the timing. UNA gets a stop on the other end. DeAndre Hersey over to Claiborne. He'll take it in. Finger roll off the window, good for 2. The Lions off the miss get some transition points right there off the window. Drifts right wing near side, looks into the corner, everybody covered, dribbles between the legs, comes to the top. Adams steps out on it, then retreats. This one off the window. Bullock takes it in off a little up and under scoop move, good for 2. To Marquell, reverses into the paint, jump stop, puts up a right-handed floater, good. And in double digits goes Marquell Darrington with 11. He's 4 of 4 from the floor. 20 points for Danny Marti. Marquell backs out. UNA down by 6. Nathan Spear, can he answer? Yes, sir! Nathan Spear erased that 3 by Marti as Nathan strokes one in right in front of the North Alabama bench. Nathan Spear, great hustle on that end. He puts up a little teardrop. Great touch by the Australian. Sophomore out of Adelaide gets 2 more. They hit one from the near side. UNA down 6 again with 13:42 to go. Nathan behind 2 screens, goes to the right side, back to West, into the corner. Marquell jumps, here's his 3. It's good! We're swapping trays. Marquell this time on the near corner. KJ dribbles directly to Coach Bobby Champagne, allowing the coach to call out the new offensive set. 25 on the shot clock. Here's Bruce Adams for 3. Got it! Right in the face of Freeman in the corner. To the top they go. Fowler around, ahead to the corner. Down to Pearson. Lofts it to the free throw line. Roberts attacks. Double clutch. Wild shot. No good. Rebound UNA. The Lions going to stop. Here comes Marquell to Claiborne. Claiborne to the hole. Takes it under. Switches hands. Rolls it in. What a move. Very athletic by Claiborne, the young man out of Darrow, Louisiana. Marquell. The inbound. Bruce cuts to the basket and lays it in for 2. Out sprinting Roberts to the hole. Put up a wild shot and it drops off the glass. And a seesaw as Union goes back up by a point, 74-73. Hersey top of the key with the basketball, right wing. Little quick flip over to Marquell, tries the right side. Marquell puts up a jumper, baseline, no good. There's a putback, great bank in midair as Bruce banks it in from 4 feet out off the putback to go back up by a point. UNA a big stop right there. They let them play pretty physical on that trip, but UNA gets the stop, leading by 1. We're about to go inside. 4 minutes to play here in Jackson. Marquell behind a screen from Hersey. Stops. Out to Bruce. Puts up the three. Adams drained it. Hello, Bruce. And we retake our biggest lead of the game. UNA leads by a bucket. Already in the front court is Marquell Darrington. Darrington playing with 3 fouls. Inside, here's Bruce. Makes his way and off the glass from dead on. Boy, you got to have good touch there, and Bruce. And they've cut our lead down to 1. Marquell to Nathan, dribbles around, flips it to Marquell. Marquell in traffic, jump stop, puts it up off the window. Great touch by Darrington from about 5 feet out using the left side of the glass. 23 on the shot clock. Marquell still walking, pacing, comes to the near wing. Backs near the timeline. Corian Pearson on him defensively. Yeti and West ready to spring a double man screen at the top. Marquell tries to attack the rim. Jump stop. Goes off the window. Great touch right on the top of Pearson. Right in his face to bank it in to go up 3. Circling. They loft it in. West pulls the trigger at the shot clock. Banked it in. 3-pointer good. Count it for West Long. Did I tell you something special was going to happen from the junior out of Summertown? They're going to loft this in, try to burn some time. We lead by a point. I think the thing to do here would be foul. Pearson into Bullock. And swinging around to Faller. 23 seconds, 22. Faller out it between the circles. Handoff Bullock. Guarded out here by Keenan. Here's Jackson hunkering down on him. Stepping out is Bruce. They look underneath. Freeman covered. They swing it in the corner. Dribble penetration. Faller puts up his shot off the iron. It's no good. Ball's loose. Here's his follow-up, and it rolls in with 7 seconds to go. Union up by a point, and there's a steal off the inbound. We just gave them the game. Rashawn Claiborne had to foul. The inbounder never looked, and we passed it right into the hands of Union University, and we handed it back to them. And they go up by a point, 100-99.
These days, there's still a need for genuine personal relationships, especially when it comes to your pharmacy. Sheffield, Leeton, and Russellville pharmacies are still locally owned and independent, the way you like it. From the time you walk through the front door, you just feel that family atmosphere. Plus, they provide fast, easy, and extra-friendly service every time. Rodney Logan and his staff have everything you need when you need it, and they also specialize in topical compounding medication, mixed on-site. Sheffield, Leeton, and Russellville pharmacies. Great customer service at all 3 locations.
He is the most interesting man in the Shoals. He is an artist, a writer, a philosopher, a historian, musician, astronomer, wine connoisseur, environmentalist, Peace Prize recipient. When he speaks, people hang on each and every word, especially the verbs. His personality is so magnetic that he cannot carry credit cards. It is said that once he taught a German shepherd how to bark in Spanish and taught a horse to read his email. Someone recently asked him what he did for fun, and here is what he said.
I don't eat out every day, but when I do, I eat at City Hardware because to me, it's the most interesting restaurant in the Shoals.
Welcome back to Inside UNA Basketball. It's time for the Lions Lair segment. We talked to a UNA basketball player. Today it's DeAndre Hersey. He's a senior from Reform, Alabama. That's down in Pickens County, not far from Tuscaloosa. You went to, was it Pickens County High School?
Yes, sir.
From there, down to South Alabama, you played 4 years. Going to get to play your 5th year of eligibility here with the Lions. So your college career is taking you on both ends of the state. Talk about how your college basketball career has gone.
It's going great so far. I'm finally at a place that I really enjoy playing with, and the coach I really play is really happy to play with also.
You're in a starting role, too, a post player, a key one for the University of North Alabama, providing some key height.
now in your senior season. So taking classes here, but you already have your college degree, right?
Yes, sir. I graduated this summer, a degree in interdisciplinary studies.
Let's talk about your professional goals. I know you're in the classroom because you want to have something to fall back on, but realistically, you'd like to play some pro basketball.
Yeah, that was my dream all my life, to play professional ball in the NBA or either professional overseas. Sports has always been in my family. I had two great uncles that played professional football, and my other uncle played college ball also.
So your uncle who played college was actually pretty close to here, Northwest Shoals, Athens State, but your two uncles who played professional football, where did they play?
They played in the, I forgot the league, USFL.
That's it?
Back, yeah, they played in, I don't know the teams.
That was back in the day.
Yeah, it was way back in the day.
So playing your 5th year here, you know, this group has had to come together. So many times when we say senior, we look for senior leadership. You've come up and you are a great example. Other guys on the team are seniors. We're getting leadership out of juniors, but this is a team that doesn't seem to be, you know, anybody really trying to get the limelight here. This is a team that understands their roles. Would you agree?
Yes, sir. This team is normally you will find teams that senior leaders that want all the limelight. This team right here, I enjoy playing with. Don't nobody try to get the big head or anything. They just do their job and win basketball games.
DeAndre Hersey, this week's Lions Lair profile on Inside UNA Basketball. We wish you best of luck for the rest of the season, and we're glad to have you here at the University of North Alabama.
All right, thank you.
DeAndre Hersey with us. We'll continue Inside UNA Basketball right after this timeout.
When I go to see my bank, they know me by name.
I go to a place with banking the way it should be.
My bank has convenience and great service.
I love that it's a community bank.
My bank says yes to lending.
Our bank is CB&S Bank.
It's banking the way it should be.
Hey, Rick and Tony Valentino here, urging you to come to Flowers Hall this year and support Bobby Champagne and the UNA Lions basketball team in their quest for a Division II national championship. Catch all the action and the excitement. Hey, UNA basketball! That's what I'm talking about!
Whether it's purple and gold or any other color, Simpson's Body Shop now has 3 locations to help you get that damaged car repaired, painted, and back on the road. They're located at Cox Boulevard in Sheffield and Highway 72 in Killen and Broadway Street in Florence. Choose one and rest assured that you've chosen the right professionals for the job. 3 generations, 3 brothers, 3 locations since 1981. Simpson's is there for you 24 hours a day. For towing and repair, Simpson's gets it right the first time. The reputation of Simpson's Collision and Repair speaks for itself. Those Simpson boys say go Lions.
Welcome back to Inside UNA Basketball, Lions Lair segment presented by CB&S Bank. Now the player profile time of the show where we get to meet one of the UNA Lions. It's the junior Tyler Pritchard out of Iuka, Mississippi, played at Tishomingo County High School. Welcome into the program.
How you doing, Mr.
You
Best?
came here as a youngster. Talk about that back to maybe elementary school. You got to see some UNA games when you were very small, and what did you think early on you'd like to play here?
Yeah, when I was little, say 8 or 10, I would come to some of the UNA games, and after JUCO, I noticed that I had an opportunity to come to UNA, so I thought that would be nice.
So you didn't come here directly out of high school. You went to Northeast Mississippi Community College and then got the chance to transfer here, but it was something that was still on your radar screen.
Yes, sir.
So you're in the classroom, your major, sports management. Let's talk professionally. What would you like to do with that?
Basically, I would like to do something related into sports, maybe go to a different school and manage in
athletics administration, something like game day. You
game
want to be
day.
a part of it. Well,
Yeah.
It's that big a part of you growing up. Sports is something that you want to have hang around, and it is a good field to be in. Tyler Pritchard, the junior from Iuka, our guest here on the player profile part of the show. This team here, you were here last year, you redshirted, but now you're getting, what, 8 to 10 minutes per game?
Yes,
Talk
sir.
about your role coming off the bench, what it means to be in there, what they expect out of Tyler Pritchard.
It means a lot. Anything that needs to be done, energy, defense, set up plays, make sure everything is going good. just basically anything I can do to help out the team, and it's a real honor.
You've caused some turnovers. You've also hit some three-point buckets, so also a scoring threat when you come into the game.
Yes, sir.
Tyler Pritchett with us, this week's Lions Lair profile on the UNA Lion basketball program. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
Inside UNA Basketball will continue right after this.
Right now at Ray Miller Buick GMC 2012 Acadia 0% for 72 months. 2012 Yukon SLT 0% for 72 months or save $6,500. Get 0% for 60 months on select Sierra extended cabs. 2012 Buick LaCrosse 0% for 60 months or save $6,000. Need a low payment? Verano only $199 a month. See salesperson for details. 48 years of satisfied customers. Ray Miller Buick GMC, Cox Creek Parkway, Florence.
Welcome back to the program, everybody. The Lions losing in overtime to Union 101-99. Hope you enjoyed that Lions Lair segment. Got to meet two Lions this week and two very special guys to the program. Got a young man out of Iuka, being Tyler Pritchett, a transfer in DeAndre Hersey. DeAndre Hersey, first coach, had 22 points in the loss at Union, fouled out in overtime.
Yeah, him fouling out was big because he was really dominating the paint and making it really hard for Union to guard. So that was a blow to us for him fouling out. But he's been a good addition to the program, earning his degree at South Alabama and then coming here to play his final year. Tyler Pritchett, kid from Iuka, played at Northeast Mississippi and then redshirted last year and has been providing a good punch off the bench and giving us a spark. Has been getting better and better as the years progressed.
When you say spark, he is an energy guy. Plus, he comes in and gives us a three-point threat.
Yeah, he does. He does. He can shoot the ball. He's got good quickness. He's a little bitty guy, but he gets after it. So it's nice having guys like him on the team.
Well, it's time to get to this week's Player of the Game. That's presented by Frostbite and Montague's. Of course, they're right next door to each other at the corner of Pine and Chisholm. Frostbite featuring frozen yogurt made your way. Tons of toppings to choose from. Just weigh and pay at Frostbite. And this week's Player of the Game is Marquel Darrington, 26 points, 5 rebounds in the loss at Union.
Yeah, Marquel has been playing really well as conference play has come on. Has been a tough matchup for teams coming off the ball screen and getting to the basket. And when he makes the right decision, we're really hard to guard in the half court. He did a very good job against Union. And much like he did at West Florida and much like he did at Valdosta, played very well at the point guard and even when he's playing off the ball.
He's good at the free throw line, too. He has hit some clutch free throws in some very big games to give us victories. He's also a guy that leads the team in steals, averages about 2.5 steals per game.
Yeah, he and KJ have been kind of competing for the leader on the steals front. Both those guys doing a pretty good job of distributing the basketball. A lot of points to be scored in the Union game, so the assist came pretty easy.
He's a very mature guy. Talk about him as a role model, because we just mentioned Tyler Pritchett, who's a younger guy. We got some guys like Nathan Spear, who's coming up in the program. To see Marquel Darrington. Yeah,
Marquel's been a pretty quiet guy in the years that he's been in the program. This year he's becoming more vocal. He's been through some tough times as far as academics and he's really come on and doing a great job. He'll probably be honored when we have academic night. And so he's a good guy for the young guys to see how you overcome some adversity.
So Union wins it 101-99 in overtime. Coach, let's get a quick plug as we end the program here for the Gulf South Conference tournament coming up at the Pete Hanna Center. It's going to be in Sanford and Birmingham. GSCsports.org for ticket availability. $8, $5. Children under 5 get in free. We need a good crowd down in Birmingham.
Oh, it's only a 2-hour drive. It should be a great environment for college basketball.
So we'll see you next time. Hope you enjoyed the program. We'll have highlights from the next UNA contest when we see you on Inside UNA Basketball.
Thank you for watching Inside UNA Basketball. Please join us again next Sunday at 11:30.